Hey, what's up everyone? Fluffy Armchair Admiral here with another video about Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Before I begin today's video, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already and use that bell to make sure you won't miss out on any content from me. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server, where you can interact with me and other Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts fans, share some of your crazy designs, suggest a cool scenario, or just chill. You can find link in description down below this video. So, welcome back in another episode of Naval Academy series where I'm going through all Naval Academy missions one by one until I finish them. Whether I will succeed or not, the video will still show up. Sometimes if the mission is super short, as it was last time, I eventually can do some retries one or two times. But in general, I'm trying to keep it so that I'm doing a single trial per video, hopefully, depending on the length of the mission, because obviously some early missions are very short and some later missions will be super long, so they might stretch over to even few episodes or few different videos. We'll see how it goes. For now, I'm doing one of the first missions. I think it's gonna be mission 8 this time. Yes, it is mission 8. So it's gonna be Torpedo Basics. So let me switch to the game window so we won't lose any more time. So we got 25 minutes to sink a single battleship. It's called Torpedo Basics. And this time we will have to use a squadron of destroyers to sink a battleship or a dreadnought. So we got some range of bonuses to select from. We can go for more torpedo tubes, which, if I remember correctly, it never worked properly. We can optimize torpedo propulsion, which is a very interesting addition to what we are going to do, or we can go with balanced torpedo tech plus engines. And eventually we can select more funds to build one extra destroyer. I'm really tempted to either go for extra funds and build extra destroyer, which might be very, very useful, as those can vanish really quickly if they get accidentally hit by those battleship guns, and they tend to be more than enough accurate to do so. Or we can go with optimized torpedo propulsion, get around 6 kilometers away from the target and smash it with very accurate torpedoes. It's really hard choice, to be honest, but for today's video, let's go with optimized torpedo propulsion. 85 torpedo extra accuracy, or 85% extra torpedo accuracy, will definitely prove itself useful. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's not waste any more time. So we will play as a Spanish fleet. It's very interesting because Spanish or Spaniards were the first ones to actually invent torpedo boats, and they were starting to use it back in the days. They also invented destroyers because they needed something to actually fight torpedo boats, if I remember correctly. That's how the story of torpedo boats and destroyers went along. Right. Anyway, I would like to give this ship maximum displacement if possible. Perhaps? No. Medium displacement should do. Speed, let's keep it mediocre. 29 knots. It's going to be early destroyer, so I'm not expecting miracles from it. Many or maximum bulkheads would definitely help me. Let's see. And perhaps advanced tower? No, we won't be using our guns too much. So I could use front tower 1, which is the lightest, isn't it? Yeah, it's just 25 tons. So let's use the basic tower. We don't need secondary tower. We will definitely need 1 or 2 standard funnels. Let's use 2. Let's split them together so we can squeeze in a torpedo tube somewhere in the middle. When it comes to main guns, let's put a very small one just to defend from other destroyers. We will focus mostly on torpedoes this time. So we can use only single launchers on this ship. It perhaps isn't the most efficient way of doing things, but I will do my best to eventually squeeze in as many torpedo tubes as I can. Let me just move this funnel. Let's use another torpedo tube somewhere here, and perhaps a third torpedo tube here. Right, we are almost at our weight limit, so let's see what else we can do. Engine efficiency is absolutely terrible, but we can go with triple expansion steam engine, which is eventually not making a difference. But I can use induced boilers, which is bringing my engine efficiency up to 100%, which is good. Right. We can't do anything with the fuel. It's still going to be coal-fired boilers. I'm not interested in the shells, so I can go with light shells, reduced ammo, but I want increased ammunition on torpedoes, and that is causing a first problem. We can go with 17-inch torpedoes and electric propulsion. Why electric propulsion? Well, because it is improving torpedo accuracy. Perhaps it's not having an impact on torpedo speed. Yes, it has negative impact on torpedo speed, in fact. But I think electric torpedoes were the most accurate. Is it? Yes, they are the most accurate ones. So, I need to figure out how to reduce the weight. I could eventually drop some speed. Let's see how much of a speed I would have to drop. 28. Let's drop some bulkheads. If we get hit, we are done for anyway. So I might as well. Okay. 27 knots? Yeah. If we drop speed to 27 knots and set our bulkheads to standard, we can go with 3 torpedo tubes, a single gun, electric torpedoes, 17-inch in size, and that should give us some edge. Is there anything that would... Oh, if we go with ballistic or gun cotton, it is further reducing the weight. So let's see if we can gain some speed out of it. Yeah, 27.5. 27.5 knots. That's not bad. I could drop the bulkheads even further, but I'm still afraid that secondary guns on this battleship will be more than capable of dealing significant damage to me, and that's what I'm scared of the most. Main guns will delete me instantly, so that's for sure. That's why I'm not super worried about this, because, well, if I'm about to get deleted at once, then I might as well build a glass cannon, which will help me a lot. Right, so I will have long-range torpedoes, which is going to give me an edge. I will set my tactics so that I will stay away from the enemy, or at least far away from the enemy for longer periods of time, and then I can eventually perform a torpedo attack from there. Then I need to cripple the enemy, hopefully flooding 1 or 2 of his engine rooms, disabling them, and when the enemy can't move, I can reduce the distance and finish him off with a salvo of torpedoes. So that's how I'm going to perform. Hopefully, we will be successful. There's not much else to this build, so let's carry on without any further ado. Okay, so we got 3 torpedo boats against a single battleship. Right. So, I will detach all of those torpedo boats. And now let's do some shenanigans. Okay, Castle fired her torpedoes. Oviedo will be flanking ship in that case. We don't have any smoke screen because those are torpedo boats. Vincentianes. Right. She is going to follow Castle. Or Castle. Right. Secondary guns are opening on Castle. So I will keep my distance. Enemy warship is moving in. But torpedoes are on their way. She is turning slightly, which is worrying me. I hope she won't go into a full attack. Right. I need to start turning, and Oviedo needs to make a turn. Ooh, a salvo is coming in. Oh my goodness me, that was very close. Enemy battleship is very, very accurate, which is really worrying me. Come on, Oviedo. I need you to turn. Turn already. I really hate that avoidance system which is preventing my ships from actually turning. I need to manually operate the rudder, which is not exactly helping me. Right, first set of torpedoes is on their way. They are looking pretty good. Okay, Oviedo has launched her torpedoes. Ooh, that is very close. She might actually cross her own torpedoes. Wow. Right. Now, Oviedo can carry on in a straight line. Hopefully she won't start turning. Vicente Yanes, she just got under fire. Oh, there are some more torpedoes for Oviedo. I need to slow down. Oh my goodness me. I really hate when ships are doing that thing to me. Okay, okay. It is dangerously close. Oh my goodness me. Right. I had to slow down Oviedo, which is already proving to be a bad idea. But unfortunately, I had to make sure that those torpedoes are not going to touch me. Oviedo is getting dangerously close to that enemy battleship, which is also a problematic. How are those torpedoes looking? They don't look so good. Enemy battleship will definitely avoid them, which is a bit sad. Oh, Oviedo took another hit from the secondaries, which means I'm too close, and I'm too close just because I had to slow down. That is not helping. Right, so Fregi Beach, or whatever that ship is, managed to avoid first set of torpedo. Oviedo is in pretty much large trouble. Right. Let's try to go around enemy battleship. That doesn't look good. Oviedo is still reloading her torpedoes, and she is getting hit by those secondaries. That is really, really not good. Her speed is significantly reduced, and I'm not sure if she's gonna make it to actually reload the torpedoes. Another 2 sets of torpedoes are going to miss. I need to increase my distance from enemy battleship. Right, 3 more torpedoes have been fired from Castle. Hopefully we will be able to get to the other side of enemy battleship. Oviedo is now running away. She managed to survive somehow. However, she is on fire, which is not helping. But now I got 3 torpedo boats in attacking the battleship from 3 different directions. So hopefully I will be able to do something about him. Right. I just need to start scoring torpedo hits. Yeah, those torpedoes are not going to hit. Castle needs to turn around. A single torpedo has been fired from Oviedo. Is it a single one? Yes. Another 2 followed. Okay. Hopefully we will be able to eventually score a hit. And that's exactly what we want. Some more torpedoes have been fired from Vicente Yanez Pinzon. There is way too little torpedoes to my taste. So we need to be very careful now. Hopefully those long-range attacks will prove successful. Enemy is maneuvering. Oh my goodness me, Castle got hit very badly. I don't want her to get hit by any chance. Okay, another set of torpedoes have missed. But those 2 are looking really, really good. In fact, this one is looking pretty good. Now, it's not going to hit. That is sad. But those 2 are looking really, really good. Oh, Vincent Yanez Pinzon looks pretty good. Okay, some more torpedoes have been fired. I need to move away with Vincent Yanez. She is definitely way too close to that battleship. Oh, thankfully main guns are not that accurate. But those 2 torpedoes, are they going to hit? No, they won't. They are way too slow. That is not good. That is definitely not good. Some more hits on Vincent. Castle. Castle, I need you to score a hit on that battleship. Oviedo with damaged engine. That doesn't look good. But I need to score a hit. We really need that hit to be scored. Another torpedoes have been fired. Oh, some more torpedoes have been fired from Vincent Yanez. And they are looking pretty good. Hopefully, we will see some results. We are down to 3 torpedoes. Oh my goodness me, that was a massive hit. I really don't like how it goes. But those torpedoes look really good. There is 1 torpedo moving there, but it's not going to make any difference, unfortunately. But those, yeah, they might eventually hit. Are they going to hit? Please tell me they are going to hit. Oh, they look so good. They look really good. Yes, they are going to hit. That is going to be a hit. Yes, direct hit. 3 torpedoes. Directly in the engine room. Perfect. Perfect. The enemy is flooding, and there is another hit coming from the other side. Oh, this is going to be hard for him to survive. Another torpedo hit. She is flooding. She is flooding. That's very good. But one of my torpedo boats went way too close. And it looks like enemy ship is going to sink. Yeah, she's still taking on water. Not too fast enough. Some more torpedoes have been fired, but those won't be as accurate, unfortunately. Vincent Yanez can close the distance. How about Oviedo? Oviedo is very far away. She is crippled very badly when it comes to torpedoes and her engines. Right, yeah, those torpedoes were fired way too fast. Vincent Yanez fired another salvo of torpedoes at a long range. Hopefully those, yeah, they look pretty good. But I reckon that won't make any difference. Friggy Bitch is not affected by those torpedoes, unfortunately. So I will take some losses. Because Castle can't even run away. Vincentianes Pinzon is out of torpedoes. And those don't look as good as I would expect them to. Hopefully, enemy will take a torpedo hit. She's not moving too fast, so she might eventually get hit by them. What about Oviedo? Oviedo is trying to chase enemy, but she is heavily crippled. Unfortunately, enemy battleship is turning. Yeah, she is turning, which is not helping. Those torpedoes might go in front of her. If they hit, we won. If they don't, we might lose it. Because Castle doesn't have any more torpedoes. Right. Let me speed the game up. Yeah, those torpedoes are never gonna hit. Enemy battleship is way too slow for them. They were fired way too far. So the last chance is in Oviedo, which ran out of torpedo range. Yeah. Time is running out. Oh, I might not be able to finish it just because of time. Yeah. Castle is sinking. I need to turn around with Vincentianes. Unfortunately, my last chance ran out of torpedo range because my engines are down. That is not looking good. Yeah, we have lost because of time and lack of torpedoes. So slow torpedoes did a pretty good job. Unfortunately, I ran out of such torpedoes. And unfortunately, I just don't have time to fire another salvo. We scored a good hit, but unfortunately 1 minute is not enough and it's not gonna cut it. If we would have any extra time, then Oviedo would be able to finish off the enemy. Yeah. Well, that was a loss. That was a definite loss, but we can retry it. We still got some time. So what we can change in our ships to actually make it better. Right. So we definitely could use extra torpedoes. I wouldn't mind to get an extra one. If I would remove one funnel, I still got space for a torpedoes. Okay. So perhaps a fourth torpedo launcher. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We can leave them at 17-inch. We could go with oxygen-fueled torpedoes. Let's drop bulkheads to minimum. It will be very risky. And let's slow down our ship. Okay. And we can now build only 2 torpedo boats. That's not gonna cut it. That is not going to cut it. What else we can do? That's 40%. That is not so good. So if I would remove that torpedo, set this here. Okay, so we still need to reduce the cost lightly. How are we going to do that? We don't have anything 26.5 speed. We still got 3 torpedo tubes, but those will be oxygen ones. Are they going to change anything? Definitely torpedo range is higher, and torpedo detection range is lower, so enemy won't be aware that we fired those torpedoes. The question is, can we eventually make a difference with that? Should we try? Because getting at a short range with the enemy have proven to be very ineffective, as you could see. My mistake was that I was trying to launch torpedoes immediately. And that was a problem, because enemy was already firing at me. We started very close to the enemy. Right, let's give it a shot. It might not be the best idea ever. Let's pause the game and let's slowly detach those ships. Right. So, Grossa can immediately turn. I want her to perform that torpedo attack. Temario needs to turn. And Vincent Yanez Pinzon needs to turn as well. Hopefully, this time, we won't see any of my ships doing something absolutely stupid. No, Grossa is still trying to do something stupid. Okay, torpedoes have been fired. Grossa is turning, as expected. Hopefully now that she managed to break the formation, we will be able to do something about it. Right. So, Temarino, Grossa is getting dangerously close to the enemy. Okay. Temerario. Grossa got in the range of secondary guns. Okay, those torpedoes are looking way better than the previous ones. So perhaps going with oxygen torpedoes is not a bad idea. Yeah, they are looking very good. I think first torpedo salvo might be a massive hit. Right. I will try to cheese the enemy. Oh. Grossa got hit. That's no good. That's no good. First torpedo salvo missed, but the second one looks pretty good. We might score a hit. Oh, Grossa is on fire. That doesn't look good. Temerario just scored. No, Temerario seemed like she fired torpedoes, but I'm not sure where they are. Okay. Another salvo looks pretty good. Ooh, Temerario is again hit. Vincent Yanez Pinzon needs to turn around. Grossa. Grossa is in very bad condition. I do not like it. But those torpedoes are looking very, very good. We might actually score a hit with her. Can we? They are traveling pretty fast. No, we will probably miss this shot. I shall try to fire another salvo. There is another salvo in the way. Okay. Grossa fired torpedo, but she is on fire and she is about to sink, unfortunately. I do not like that fact. That hit was definitely devastating. Oh, we scored a light hit on Habsburg. Caused fire. There are some torpedoes that are approaching her and they look pretty good. We might score a hit with that. Yeah, they look pretty darn good. But Temerario is in pretty bad state. Just because enemy managed to actually score a hit on her. Yeah, those torpedoes, one of them should actually hit. No, none of them hit. That is pretty problematic. We can't score long-range hit. Grossa again is out of the battle. I don't like it. Yeah, Grossa actually sunk, which is not helping me a lot. Temerario, ooh, she might get hit soon. No, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. I think I will have to change my strategy next time and go with a different set of torpedoes. The problem is that short-range torpedo attacks are not as effective as I would like to. And enemy battleship seems to be very, very accurate. Definitely reducing the amount of bulkheads is backfiring at me. That was pretty unsuccessful test. And definitely if I won't score that torpedo hit now, yeah, Temerario is in pretty bad shape. Those torpedoes are not reloading as fast as I would like them to. Enemy battleship missed. That's my chance if I can release that torpedo. But, oh, enemy fired their own torpedo. Can I? Okay, my torpedoes have been fired at a very short range. They are guaranteed hit. So, yeah, they will hit for sure. So that's 3 hits. Vincent Yanez is moving in with her torpedoes. Taking a shot at Habsburg. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, torpedoes have been fired. I need to turn around. Those torpedoes look pretty good. Ooh, that was very scary. But 3 more torpedoes are approaching. And they look like they are going to hit. That's nearly guaranteed hit on Habsburg. So if she won't take me down, and it doesn't look like she will, I might eventually win this battle. Ooh, that is very scary. Ooh, that was really scary shot. Right. Did enemy eventually took care of that flooding? Well, that was very unfortunate hit, I have to say, because we scored a hit in the area which I don't want to score. Oh, another close call. That was another close call. And Vincent Yanez Pinzon sank. That is very unfortunate. We scored more hits when it comes to torpedoes. But unfortunately, we didn't manage to sink the battleship. So for my next episode, I will try to change my strategy. We will have to repeat this mission, unfortunately. But hopefully, I will be able to win this time. So the biggest mistakes were trying to torpedo this battleship from a long range. She is definitely too fast and too agile. And my torpedoes are not so accurate for some reason. I need to investigate on that. All we know is that enemy doesn't really have that much protection. So those torpedoes happen to be very effective. But lack of those torpedoes is eventually killing us. And eventually time limit. Time limit is our biggest enemy. If we could, we need to be fast. So if we could rush into enemy, throw small amount of torpedoes, and kill it with agility, perhaps that would be way to go. We definitely need much more protection. If we don't invest in protection, then eventually even those small caliber guns will be a serious threat, which I managed to prove in our second scenario where I resigned from bulkhead protection, and less bulkheads resulted in my ships burning like candles. Right, so mistakes were made, and those mistakes were important for us to actually learn how to do that. So, well, even though it wasn't successful. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new content, hit that notification bell button, and don't forget to share your comments down below. And finally, don't forget to jump on my Discord. You can get notifications from there. Have a great day and see you all later. Later. Out.